Hey there, Libra, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. In this reading, we're going to take a look at past, present, and near future energies, as well as any energies the universe would like for you to keep in mind this week. Also, Libra, please remember that if someone is strongly energetically connected to you, they may show up in your reading, so take the energies as they resonate. They may be reversible or interchangeable between you and the person connected to you. All right, Libra, the main energy that you're going to be dealing with this week is the King of Wands, and you get the Queen of Wands right here closing out your reading. You and this person, if you're dealing with a connection, a divine pair, lots and lots of passion. This could be somebody else's energy. It could be that you are having a hard time embodying this energy, where you want to take control, you want to feel assertive, you want to feel dominant, and that's the energy that you're having a hard time accessing this week, okay? In your recent past, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Magician. You're manifesting great things in the recent past. You're manifesting a new beginning. You're manifesting a lot of happiness. You're manifesting something fresh, something new coming in. Could be an offer at work. It could just be like a new beginning overall. We'll see more when we clarify. In your current situation, you get the Seven of Swords, the Hermit, and the Devil. There's something here deep down. When you go deep within and you're able to be with your thoughts and be with your own energy, you're realizing that something here is possibly a little bit toxic. Something that is not necessarily like a relationship is toxic, but it could be that there is some energy between you and another person which is breeding unhealthy, not very positive energy. And so that's bringing about toxicity. Either way, you're realizing that something here in the current situation is not beneficial to you, and I see you walking away from it. Now with the Seven of Swords, I see you walking away, but I also kind of see you looking back at it a little bit. So it's like you're disconnecting, but you're not fully disconnecting, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like a 50-50 walking away thing. So we'll see when we clarify. In your near future, you get the Two of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. There's somebody here showing up for you that you view as someone very attractive, someone that you really admire, you want to be with, you know, the person for you, right? Someone that you look at and you're like, yeah, I want that person. I see you currently already being in some sort of a dynamic with them. So it could be that they're your friend, or it could just be that you guys have some history and right now there's nothing really official. Either way, this isn't somebody new. This is showing up as like an existing collaboration already, but it's bringing in confusion for you in the near future. Whatever it is, it could be that you're not really sure how to approach it, or there's something about confusion. You're not certain. You're overthinking something here a lot in the near future when it comes to this person, when it comes to the dynamic you have with them. So let's clarify. Let's take a look at the Ace of Pentacles in your recent past. Start off by clarifying that. What is this Ace of Pentacles in the recent past about for Libra? Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. There is this new beginning that you want to start. This Ace of Pentacles has to do with starting fresh after conflict. You and this other person, by the way, there's a lot of love between the two of you. And again, Libra, I'm going to be saying you in this reading because this is your reading, but this could be your person. So take the energies as they resonate. You want to start over with this person because you have a lot of love for them and you know that they care a lot about you too, right? You guys are both carrying really intense feelings for each other, but there's a certain conflict. It could be that you and this person are fighting, separated, you're not connecting energetically right now with positive energies. And I see you wanting to start over and start fresh because that just makes you happy. Just the thought of that balances you out energetically, balances you out emotionally, because you're getting out of a place of conflict and you want to start over and get into a place where the energies are balanced, fulfilling. They make you feel good and they make the other person feel good. That's the desire in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Sun in the recent past. Wow. For the Sun in the recent past, you get the Hangman, the Page of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. You got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, and then you got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So you guys are a divine pair twice is showing up. There's passion, there's love, beautiful, beautiful energy. So in the recent past, you were focused on your happiness. Again, there's a lot of love here between you and this other person. You want to come forward and you want to approach them and you want to communicate with them. You want to come up and be like, hey, yo, you know, whoever, whatever sign they are, let's talk, Let's communicate. You know that that would bring you happiness. You know that because you have feelings for them. You know that they have feelings for you. But you're stopping yourself. For some reason with the Hangman, it's almost like you're like, yeah, I feel all these things. I want to take action. I want to move in this person's direction. But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stop myself. Why? I don't know. I can't see why exactly you're stopping yourself here. But it's almost like you're like, no. Not going to do that. I'll sit here with my feelings. I'll sit here with my desires. But not going to act how I feel. Let's take a look at the Magician in your recent past. And again, could be you, could be your person, but this is your reading, so I'm going to say you. Wow, Libra, come on, man. The Magician in the recent past is clarified by the Magician, the Sun, which you just got, and the Three of Swords. You're manifesting hard here. Like, you're just like manifesting overdrive. I don't know if you realize that you're manifesting this. I think you do, though, because the Magician showing up twice, it's like you're just want to manifest happiness. You're like, I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. Like, I could see you sitting there just being like, happiness. I'm manifesting happiness. This is going to make me happy. I feel like you're manifesting happiness within this connection, if I'm being honest, because the Three of Swords is showing up here, which is letting me know that you're trying with all your might to manifest this. Manifest happiness, manifest balance in this connection, but you're also carrying a fear of emotional pain. You're afraid that this is going to end in heartbreak. You're afraid that this is going to hurt you somehow. And so even though you're sitting here manifesting, and you're really manifesting, like the Magician showing up twice, that's some intense manifestation. You're manifesting happiness. You want happiness, but you're also carrying a fear that this is not going to work out, that this is going to end in pain. That this is going to hurt you somehow in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Seven of Swords in the current situation. Seven of Swords is clarified by the World, the King of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. You're leaving this ending behind. Something here ended. A cycle closed out for you, and I see you kind of like leaving it behind, just moving away from it. Being like, I don't want to focus on this. I think I'm just going to focus on my own stability. I'm going to focus on, my money, my business, whatever it is that you do for a living, right? 3D world things. That's going to be your main focus. And again, I feel like this whole thing in the recent past is energetic. You want this person. You have feelings for this person. You want to resolve this. You're manifesting a resolution. I don't see anything actually happening, though, in the recent past. It's all energetic. Now, in the current situation, whatever came to an end, you're kind of like, I don't really want to focus on this ending anymore. We're not paying attention to this ending. I'm going to focus on what I need to do. The problem here, Libra, is that you're getting into a bit of a loop where the reason the Seven of Swords is showing up here, and I said you're kind of like 50-50 leaving it behind, it's because even though sometimes you're like, yeah, I'm done thinking about this, I don't want to think about this anymore, it's like I'm going to go focus on my business, and then at night, you get into that loop of thinking about this ending again, thinking about this connection, and then you're like, no, I don't want to think about this anymore. I'm going to go focus on, business, focus on my monies, all that. You're kind of in a bit of a loop in the current situation where you're trying to forget about this ending, you're trying to not think about it and kind of leave it in your past, but it's almost like you're on a hamster wheel where it's like you forget about it and then you think about it again. You forget about it, you think about it again. But in the meantime, you're trying to distract yourself with your job, your career, stuff like that. Let's take a look at the Hermit in the current situation. Hermit is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Okay, you're trying to emotionally disconnect here. You're getting clear that this is what needs to happen. You're like, okay, I can't keep sitting on this loop. I can't keep focusing on this ending. I need to emotionally detach from this whole thing. When you go deep down, you realize that that is the best course of action for you, emotional detachment. You've gained that clarity. You've gained that understanding. However, as you're going through this understanding and realization, you're like, yeah, this is what needs to happen. I need to emotionally detach from this. You're waiting on it. It's like your mind realizes, or you think, again, I'm just reading the energies. You think that this is the best thing to do, is just emotionally detach, but you're not actually emotionally detaching. It's like, I know I need to do this. This is what I think is the right course of action, but I'm going to hold off on it a little bit. And it's interesting because the Three of Wands is in the same row as the Hangman in your recent past when it comes to you wanting to approach this person. I feel like you're like, yeah, I'm going to wait a little bit more. Let's take a look at the Devil in the current situation. The Devil is clarified by the Six of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Fool. Okay. you really just want to start over. You want to start fresh, and I mean like fresh. You don't want to think about anything. You kind of just want to, it's a very positive, clean, fresh energy. You just want to start over. You don't want to focus on this ending, on this negative energy, disconnecting, detaching, thinking. You don't want to think about anything. You just want to start over. You want to feel good in the situation, like you were able to do this. However, with the devil attached here, that's letting me know that I don't know if you're going to actually be able to do that. The devil is all about being attached or almost like addicted to something. And I feel like in the current situation, you know that you don't want to keep thinking about this ending. You don't want to fixate on this. You don't want to focus on what ended. You just want to feel good. You want to start fresh, kind of like erase, delete, alt delete, start over. But with the devil here, that's letting me know that you're probably having a hard time not thinking about this. It's almost like, again, like it's on a loop in your mind where it's like you think about this even though you don't want to think about this, when your deepest desire is just to, like, you know, clean slate type thing. Whew. Let's take a look at the Two of Swords in the near future. Two of Swords is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Star, and the Hierophant. Okay, there's a lot of confusion here in the near future. You're just thinking about something, and as you're thinking, you're waiting. You're not really taking action. There's a connection showing up here for you with the Hierophant, which is it's something that you desire. You want this connection, okay? In the current situation, I see you kind of trying to, like, forget about it, not think about it. In the near future, you still want it. You're still desiring it. You still want to heal whatever this connection is, but I don't see you actually taking action to do that. I see you just kind of waiting and planning because you are confused. There's a lot going up in your head mentally about this connection. Should I, shouldn't I? What should I say? How should I approach it? And as you're going through this confusion, even though you have this desire, like you're craving this connection, you're not really taking action one way or the other, walking away from it or moving towards it. Let's take a look at the Three of Pentacles in the near future. Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Chariot, and the Two of Swords, which you just got in your near future. Again, there is a connection here. The way it's showing up, you feel this is an intense connection. This could be a marriage. If it's not a marriage, it has that intensity. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of passion here. However, that's all on the energetic level. In the 3D world, the way you guys are showing up is kind of like friends. And if not friends, like if you guys aren't talking, it's more so like, hey, I know you, you know me. We have all these feelings, but we need to rebuild that trust. And so in the near future, even though you're feeling the intensity of this connection and you want it, I see you moving or having the desire to move in the direction of healing it, right? You want to heal whatever happened, this conflict, this fight, this breakup. You want to heal it. You want to make it better. You have that desire, but you're really, really confused about how to do it. And it's not even that you're confused. It's like you're overthinking this so much. You're like, should I say this? Should I say that? Should I go this? What if I say this? What if this doesn't work out? What if it, you know, like the thoughts, all the thinking is keeping you stuck in place when you know which direction you want to walk in, right? You know what you want to do, but it's you being up in your head, which is preventing you from actually doing what you want to do. Let's take a look at the Queen of Wands in the near future, closing out your reading. Nice. Queen of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, which opened up your reading, the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, again, you want to start fresh with this person. You have a lot of passion for them. You want to start fresh with them, but you can't stop overthinking it. It's like the whole near future is all about you just staying stuck. And the reason you're stuck, Libra, is because you're stuck in your head. You need to let go of all this overthinking. Your mind is working on overdrive, and that's preventing you from being able to listen to your desires. But I see you like stubbornly holding on to the mind. It's like, okay, mind, you can take over. You know best. And it's like, your mind's kind of like effing up the show, man, because it's preventing you from accessing all these beautiful energies underneath. Let's take a look at what the universe would like for you to keep in mind this week, Libra. From the universe, you get the Page of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. You're slowly opening up to the idea that you can heal this. You can heal whatever pain you may be carrying, and you can heal this connection. Now, as you're going through this whole process of realizing, like, yeah, I can heal this, I can make this work, and mind you, this is very small baby steps of you moving in this direction, you're really focused on your material world, on your job, on your career, on your business. It's almost like that's your safe space, where you're like, as I'm going through all this confusion in my head, focusing on my job or detaching from all this the over chatter in my head and focusing on the 3D world, my career, makes me feel balanced. Not a bad thing. Just keep in mind, a good healthy balance between the 3D world and the energetic world is always necessary. So Libra, that is what I have for you. Thank you for tuning in. If this resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And of course, if you want to share in the comments how this resonated for you, I would love to hear it. Thank you again for tuning in. I'll see you here next week. Bye, Libra.